And hello YouTube, and welcome to another Narnia Life episode. So, today's news, we have two topics that we're going to cover today. If you've been on Narnia Web, of course, they've reported on this. So, might I just say that it is very, very nice to actually be recording some Narnia Life vlogs, because there's actually been news coming out, not every day, but sort of here and there. I do plan on doing another video at some point, possibly, about all the potential rumours of the cast, because of course we've got no official casting yet, but there's been a lot of actors that the names have been kind of been thrown in the rumour bucket. So, but yeah, back to today's video. So the two main topics that I want to discuss. Topic number one is about Daniel Craig. Now, of course, he's best known today, of course, he's been in many, many films, but he's probably best known for his role as James Bond. Of course, recently he's left the role, so that role, it's still high up in the air as to who's going to portray James Bond next. But yeah, Daniel Craig reportedly has been offered a role. Now, again, it's not been confirmed what role. It's not been confirmed if he's accepted the role. But there's two roles that are rumoured that he likely has been offered. So role number one is the role of Uncle Andrew. Now, Uncle Andrew I believe, the guy in Magician's Nephew that created the rings. I believe. Do correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been so long since I've read Magician's Nephew. But I think he's the guy that created the rings that sends Diggory and Polly to like the wood between the worlds. Now, I can't really picture Daniel Craig as playing him, because I kind of imagine Uncle Andrew as a bit of a mad scientist kind of guy. So I wouldn't really picture Daniel Craig in that sort of role. I mean, it'd be cool to obviously have Daniel Craig in the Narnia franchise. But yeah, it's not a role that I would really think of. If I were going to cast Daniel Craig, I wouldn't cast him as Uncle Andrew. The second role, however, I would. But I think that if he has been offered a role, it's likely to be the role of Uncle Andrew. The second role that possibly he might have been chosen, rumoured to be cast for, is the voice of Aslan. So obviously, if he does get cast as the voice of Aslan, he'll be taken over from Liam Neeson. I think the voice of Aslan needs that voice that it's calm but menacing as well. It needs that kind of balance between the two, and I think Liam Neeson did a perfect job in the three Narnia films that we got before. And I do think Daniel Craig could pull it off. But like I said, it's very likely that if he has been offered one of these two roles, it is likely that he's been offered the role of Uncle Andrew. So what do you guys think of the casting? I mean, I do enjoy Daniel Craig. I've seen him in a bunch of films. But yeah, it'd be cool to have him in the Narnia franchise, for sure. But only time will tell. Again, note's been officially confirmed. So, topic number two that I'm going to go on is that Netflix are wanting the hiring for a marketing consultant. Again, they've not confirmed officially who they've got, but a rumoured person that it could be is a guy called Joshua Goldstein. That's if he departs. He currently works for Warner Brothers, so if he departs from Warner Brothers, likely Joshua Goldstein will jump into this project with Netflix. If he does, it'll involve basically heavily marketing the Narnia franchise, which again is unusual for Netflix, because Netflix, I mean, they occasionally advertise their stuff, but they advertise their stuff through social media. Like, they kind of rely on, people reacting to their trailers, people sharing their trailers. Netflix kind of, all your streaming services really, they rely on people sharing them across social medias, like obviously Facebook, X, Instagram. Even on YouTube, obviously people do reaction videos. So that's how Netflix and Disney Plus and Paramount, that's how they get their advertising, because they release a trailer on their official channels and then people share them and people react to them. That's how they build the hype for it. So, I mean, actually advertising is something that Netflix doesn't really do. Like, yeah, they'll drop like 1 or 2 trailers before a show or film's out, and then that's it. They kind of rely on the general audience for like reacting, sharing. So that's quite interesting. Not only that, but Joshua Goldstein has worked with Greta Gerwig before, with working with marketing the Barbie movie. So I do think this is a pretty good choice if this goes ahead, but we shall wait and see. So yeah, they are the 2 big pieces of news that have come out. Again, no official casting news, nothing like that as of yet. I do believe that casting is imminent though, if we're getting all these casting rumours. I mean, we've had so many within the last, literally, we've had a long period of nothing, and then all this news is kind of just dropping, like, every couple of days, I think. Like, it's quite bizarre to see this amount of news dropping for Narnia. But yeah, I was quite surprised about the Daniel Craig, that he was offered a role, because I know that he does do stuff for Netflix, because he did like the Knives Out film, and I think the most recent film that was Netflix exclusive. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. What do you guys think of the 2 pieces of news? Let me know in the comments and we will have a discussion down there. So once again, I do plan on hopefully doing like a rumoured video, like a rumoured cast video. I might actually do that following this video, actually, of all the rumoured people so far. So yeah, what do you think about Daniel Craig potentially joining the Narnia franchise, and what do you think about this whole marketing consultant that Netflix is wanting? You know, what do you guys think of that? Let me know down in the comments. Once there's any more pieces of news, of course, stay tuned. I will cover it as soon as I can. But if you do want the latest up-to-date news, go over to Narnia Web. Them guys are amazing. They get the news out so much quicker than I do. But yeah, that will be it for today's video, guys. And I will see you in the next video, whenever that'll be.